Alright, welcome back ladies and gentle bitches. Welcome back ladies to the Leicester City career mode. Welcome back to episode 69. So, it's episode 69. We all love episode 69, don't we? 69, episode 69. Now we're into the Leicester City career mode game. The first match is against Cardiff City. We have 3 games in this episode. One against Cardiff, one in the Capital One Cup against Southampton, and one in the Premier League against Southampton. So we have Southampton twice in a matter of days, to be honest. But we're starting off in this match against Cardiff, who get off to a flyer. Well, not to a flyer. They get off decently. Shot is saved. However, we get off to a flyer. Let's just leave it there. Like, what do you expect at the start of an episode? If we have an episode without a goal from Mahrez, Jovetic, or Arnautovic, like, something is seriously up. Like, I don't know what has happened, unless they're injured. Like, I don't know. If we have an episode where Mahrez, Jovetic, or Arnautovic don't score, I'll give away a copy of FIFA. How about that? How about that? How you like them apples? And I promise you that will happen, unless one of them are injured, obviously, or if like all of them are injured, if they don't play in that episode. Yeah. All right. So yeah, we'll stick with that. I ain't giving everyone a copy because I ain't Bill Gates. But yeah. You get what I'm saying. Back into this game with Cardiff. Cardiff are actually creating quite a few chances there, and right there is a good save from Gibbons, and he's up quick to catch it. But then, like, I'm just tired of FIFA doing this shit to me. Like, that's not the first time this has happened in this career mode. Like, I throw the ball out like 10 times a game from the keeper. So why sometimes do they just decide to fuck it up? Like, if you go back and watch that shit, you'll see the bar above the keeper's head was at least halfway full. So why did he not do an overarm throw to someone further away? Why he just roll the ball straight out to the striker's feet? Sorry, like, that's just retarded. I'm tired of this shit happening. So I ain't taking full credit for that game. So what we're gonna do is this match is still technically 1-0. If we was to lose the title by, say, 2 points, I'm gonna just add on those 2 points from this game as it currently stands as a draw. We're trying to get back into the league. We have to do all this work now to try and get back into the game because they threw away our point. So now what we have is a corner. Can we get anything from this corner? Riyad Mahrez whips it in straight onto the head of Lamela, and Lamela steps up. Damn, Lamela. But like, Lamela's not really known for his heading at all, but he is kind of a tall dude, you know what I'm saying? He's kind of tall. And if you put such a small player to guard him, and the cross is that good round to his head, like, you can only blame yourself if he heads it into the back of the net, you know what I'm saying? You can only blame yourself. So now we are 2-1 back in the lead. Mahrez still searching for a second goal of the game after being denied by the keeper. That free kick was actually very close. If you see from the next angle, if we'd aim this to the right just a little bit, that would, like, it was curling. That would have been in the back of the net, I think. Or if it was a little bit further away, but we're still creating. It's played into Grenier, moves it across to Jovetic, it pops up into the air. Jovetic heads it, keeper saves it, falls to Mahrez. And Mahrez finally gets his second goal of the game after trying a few times. Down to some poor, is it poor keeping? I don't know. Like, completely going away from FIFA and into real life now. Like, I'm tired of keepers not catching shots. Like, they catch corners. Other than corners and crosses, keepers don't catch shit in real life no more. They're just bitches. Like, you can float the deadest shot ever towards them and they'll punch it away or parry it or push it down to the ground and then catch it. Like that shit right there, a keeper would never hold that. Like, that would be parried away, definitely. I don't know why he caught that shit. But moving on, Cardiff trying to get back into the game. They play a good through ball. They've got a man free right to the next side. They find him. Gibbons tries to come out and kind of smother the shot. And I guess it just didn't work. Like, I ain't really got no complaints with that. I'm willing to take an L when I need to. Like, I'll accept that goal was decent. It was well worth. But at the same time, like, I don't know why my defense was so open. Like, but regardless, moving on, Mahrez trying to kill the game off and put 4 past the keeper, get his hat trick. But Mahrez, like, that's the downside to having him on the right side, because when he gets free in positions like that, his right foot doesn't really do it. But when he does cut in onto his left foot, he's a menace. He's a menace to society. He's a menace to FIFA defensives. Like, I can't even lie. But as you can see there, he's had quite a few ratings of over a 9, so I guess he can't be doing too bad, you know. He must be killing it, you know. He must be killing it and killing it well. So I ain't about to complain too much because he's also scoring a lot of goals. So whatever, it is what it is. Into the Capital One Cup now. First game of 2 against Southampton in this episode, and you can see we played a weakened side. Like, Triano got into the team, Brad Hollis in defensive midfield, who's on the ball right here. And it wasn't until the second half, look, 57th minute before I had anything to show you. This match was so dead. Hollis found Harborough, and Philip Harborough again. The young man, he's doing his thing. He keeps putting on performances when he gets a game. And I'm telling you, just give him time and he'll become that guy. He might be the next Jovetic in this team. Brad Hollis found him. Harborough just maneuvered his way around some defenders into the box, and it's a decent finish. I didn't even press to finesse it. Maybe he's just the finesse king. Maybe we should call him that. The finesse king. New to the team. But 62 minutes now, it's like chances just want to start flying through now. We had to wait 57 minutes for our first chance, which resulted in a goal, and I guess that just opened up the game. Tadic there, smashing just wide. And even when we don't have our best players in this team, we do tend to play a very attacking style. Like, look at that. We have 5 players forward in the screen there on a counter-attack in the 75th minute while we're leading. Like, we're just an attacking side. Harborough is at the middle of everything. He finds Randall that time, rolls it past one, goes around another, falling to the ground, and it's a brilliant finish by Simon Randall. You've seen it from Philip Harborough today. You've seen it from Harborough in the past, but you haven't yet seen it from Simon Randall. And if I'm telling you, remember the name of Philip Harborough, I'm telling you, remember the name Simon Randall. He's a right winger. His potential is beast. His stats are beast already, and we're training him. Listen, he's gonna be the man. And with a finish like that at the age of, I think he's 17 or 18, like, just wait on it. Just wait on it, man. He's a beast. But 90 minutes in, one more chance. Frail killed. You might remember him from playing earlier in this season. Match ended 2-0. I almost forgot to score. It ended 2-0. But there was literally only one half of action to show you in that game. So we was kind of hoping the next game would be tougher. And just before that match, news of a takeover of Southampton started filtering in the news. Maybe next time we play, well, not this next time, but next time in the future we play them, they'll have some new signings. The takeover hasn't happened yet, I don't think, but it looks likely to happen. Southampton could have some money, and you might not know, or you might know, but Southampton in this series are pretty shit. Like, if you didn't realise, we didn't play them at all last season, and that was because they were relegated. They are only recently promoted to the Premier League. I don't know how they got relegated with all the players that they got, but they got relegated. They've only just come up. So a takeover would be a huge thing for them because they are quite shit with the team that they have somehow. I don't know, but they'd probably buy some new players. And we're into the second game. 4 minutes in, it only took for us to get a chance in this one. Riyad Mahrez stepping up to take a corner. Will he find Lamela again like he did in a few games earlier? No, he found Holtby, who headed it straight into the hands of Gazaniga, who could turn out to be a little bit of a problem. He could or he could not be a problem in this game. I'm just going to say that he could or could not. He makes another save right there. Ball goes up to the air, and Virgil van Dijk got an important header on that one, which Mahrez got a corner from, resulting in that. And it's Holtby again. I think that one was cleared off the line. Holtby seems like a bit of a threat in the air. Jovetic, the ball falls to him, goes for the volley, falls to Arnautovic, 1-1 with the keeper. And that is a very lucky goal. That's the luckiest goal I've scored on FIFA, and I like that because that shit don't seem to happen for you very often on this game. Like, it seems to happen for the CPU all the time. Like, the ball be bouncing around for them, fall into them. That one, that never happens for me. Bounce, deflected, fell straight to Arnautovic right in front of the goal. And that's a very fortunate, like, series of events that led to a goal for us. Arnautovic, however, scoring. The whole three of them can't stop scoring. Mahrez leaving the defender on the floor begging for money. Plays it into Jovetic. 1-on-1 with the keeper. Gazaniga with the save again, but it falls straight to Arnautovic again. So he has scored again. Like, these guys are all, they seem to be battling each other for the top scoring spot. Like, they don't want to stop scoring. Like, Arnautovic has seen that Mahrez scored in the last game. I think Mahrez scored 2 in the last game. He's seen that. Well, not the last game, previous game. But Arnautovic has seen that, and now he wants to score some. And then next episode, Jovetic will probably step up and score a hat-trick. But I finally come to my senses. I decided to throw a man on the wall because I knew they was going to score that free kick. And if my player wasn't there, they really would have scored that. But 83 minutes into the game, Mahrez being a little bit of a menace, and his shot just wide of the post. Morris again being a little bit of a menace. The ball falls to Jovetic. Gazzaniga makes a brilliant save as Jovetic had to take that real quick. And just a few seconds after Arnautovic plays it into Jovetic, Gazzaniga again denying Jovetic. Like, I don't know why that pass was so shit from Arnautovic, to be honest. Like, it popped up in the air. If it was just a simple parcel on the ground, Jovetic could have taken a bit more time probably and just slotted it into the other corner maybe. But it don't matter. We walk out of there with all 3 points. Arnautovic, that guy, gets the man of the match. 2 goals, 2 key passes. Just dominant with those 3. But for some reason, I'm getting a message on my laptop saying Microsoft One device is restarting. I don't even know what that is. But moving on, continuing with the episode, we're back into training. And look at that. Top 3 scorers in the league. 9 for Arnautovic. 9 for Mahrez. 8 for Jovetic. And you know what, Jovetic is going to keep scoring. It's just a matter of if Arnautovic and Mahrez keep scoring. And with the way that we're playing, like the attacking style of football, they're going to keep scoring, man. Because they keep getting chances. Their finishing is good enough. I'm telling you, man, I don't see a team in the world that could stop us right now. If we was to play Barcelona or Real Madrid, it would be a brilliant game because it would just be end to end. I wouldn't change my style. I play straight up 4-3-3. All my front 3 are just attacking all the time. And obviously we've got Lamela in midfield. The only player who stays back relatively is Van Ginkel. And even he gets involved in the attacking sometimes. Schlupp is always flying forward. Shaw goes forward sometimes. Sometimes we're left with 2 defenders back. Maybe even 1. So, and with Barcelona more or less playing the same way, it would be a great game. But we're going to leave you with that little image right there of the top scorers in the league. And I'm going to let you ponder and wonder about how you could become so great. I'm not going to tell you how to become this great. I'm just excellent. Bye. Damn, Daniel. Back at it again with the white vans. It's dashing.